All right, recording if my camera would focus. Okay, I'm about to play Miranda for Player of the Year quarterfinals. I'm currently 0-1, lost to Chris. What do we have here? Miranda's deck. Some Delve. Some big stuff. Cares about spells. Wants to sacrifice its own creatures. This too, I guess. Let's open split view. Okay, instance. Playing 3 cancels. Well, not even, this is creatures only. Some good 3-drops. Okay, more things that want to sack their own creatures. This and this making 1/1s. A random defender for defensive speed. And a bunch of Doomblades and Death Touchers. Okay, Self-Mill wants to be sacked. And some random 2/1s. This is another 5-drop. And this wants to be sacked. So, pretty solid deck, as expected from Miranda. I think I did a good job separating the instant speed things. This wants to be sacked as well. Whenever you draw, you put a counter. Yeah. Okay. Reminder, I'm currently running these red and white cards. Hoping to draw a heroic. Cards that target multiple things. Go wide. Whoops. Maybe some Eater of Virtue. Let's see. I guess the kill gate's so awkward. I'll go turn 1 and then, well, if I keep drawing lands, I don't have much 4-drops at all. So I could play, if I draw 1 land, I could play Boros Guildgate on 4. But again, these are, it's not like they're 2-drop. I'm gonna keep this though. They are Miranda's mulliganing. If the fox dies, this can potentially get it back, though not a lot of reach in her deck. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. A reason to play the Guildgate on 2. Let's pull this over here. Okay, I drew a land though, so I still think I want to go Guildgate on 2, get that out of the way. They could have the Flash Frog, the Befuddler, we'll see. No. I'm okay trading 1 for 1 and going for the 3-drop. I will play Ardent Veil Tactician first in case of one of the 3 counter spells. Okay. What do we do here? It doesn't have Death Touch. It's just whenever it deals combat damage to a player. Let's just play the Tactician, or I could play the Warsinger. I will not double block, I would single block here. The Now this is really awkward because my removal is unable to kill the specter. Stab wound. Okay, I would block. What about trading? I kind of want to menace. Yeah, let's just block here. And not take 2 damage for no reason. Okay, they're low on cards. I could start tapping it. I can also tap it and then fall of the hammer next turn. Or I could go Geared Crafter and Voltaic Surge this turn. Let's just chop and do the Voltaic Surge thing. This enters with a charge counter on it, so 3 tap to destroy my Moth Rider Patrol. I'd love for them to Blast Zone. 2 for 1 themselves. Okay. Very good. Target me. With black on the stack, maybe I'll just shoot it. Now here I think Fall of the Hammer, cast Ardent Battle Tactician. To the battlefield. Oh, very nice. If they chump, I just get, yeah, that's fine. I like the chump. I get my 1 drop. And I'm going wide. But small. Wide but small. Now, they likely have a removal for my Warsinger. I have 2 1/1 flyers. Priest of the Bloodright would be horrible. Though I could tap the 5/5, get in for like 1. Yeah, this is fine. I can tap that card and force a chump from the Butler. Creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So bring back like the Possessed Gob, which is really bad for me. So I think I will go for the tap twice play if they have nothing. Very unlikely. But even if they have something, as long as it's not like a big creature, tapping twice might work. Also depending what I draw. There's a lot of scary stuff. Tassiger, Treasure Cruise, Dreadhound, Omnixilus, 2 Silumgar Butchers, another Felstinger. The card quality is so much higher. I'll pass. I'll tap the 3/4. Okay, 2 more lands, and that just wins me the game. So I think I will. There's not that many instants. So maybe just like trying a card, losing a life. She doesn't have like a sweeper. Yeah, I'll bring it back. Putting counters on that? No way. Okay. I'll have 2 flyers that Miranda needs to answer, which is a 4-turn clock, and then this is a 2 lands kind of clock. So trading 4 mana, 2 permanents for 3 permanents, 1 that got a lot of value, 1 that came in with another body. I like my position because Miranda's missing a lot of land drops. The most awkward thing right now would be drawing one of my DFCs and me just playing it as a land. Yeah, looking at my deck, I have Zurgo that has haste. I have Goblin Hill Cutter that has haste, but the Butler wouldn't be able to block, and I have Tep District Legionnaire that has haste. I'd love to draw Imperial Oath, and I'll have to do. And 1 land away from winning the game. Double checking Miranda's removal. 2 cards that read counter target creature or planeswalker, discard 1. 1 card that reads counter target spell for 1 and 2 blue. This is awkward. Oh, this Gurmag or Tassiger. Oh, there's no Gurmag, so this is Tassiger. Gurmag is in the board. So Tassiger is coming out, holding what appears to be cancel mana. Unless they have a land for turn, where then it could be just the Tasigur activation. So looking at 5 cards to exile. Thinking about what cards. Well, it's hard with Tasigur activation. Tasigur activation is mill 2 cards. Then I choose. So, I mean, you could always mill pretty bad cards. But it's a non-land card of an opponent's choice. Alright, so I'm just going to attack for 2. Present my 3-turn clock. And ask Miranda if there's anything she wants to do about it. Okay. Now it's the clock is going. If we're looking at lifesteal, there is only the Tomebound Lich, which is a 3 mana 1/3 lifelinker. Clutch of Current and any of the removal could buy a turn. Stab Wound already used, as well as Umbral Juke in the yard, which got milled by the Undead Butler. So Short Circuit, Lethal Exploit, Omnixious Cruelty, Ultimate Price ×2. And I'm gonna go for it. I will only attack. What about a flash creature that has flying? I don't see any. Okay, presenting the clock with 1/1 flyers. Grateful Apparition, I don't even know if should be in the main. In this matchup, there's a few flyers. There's Night Veil Spectre, Murmuring Mystic Birds, and then 2 5-drops. Okay, so getting back a flyer with Summoning Sickness. As well as when this creature dies, do not choose to exile it. Okay. So we have match number 1. Again, I'm kind of wanting to cut some of the later game cards. Just because the late game is kind of doomed. Okay. Miranda has a lot of great, let's just go by color. I think I would bring in Cram Session, Ninja Ice Kunai. I'm surprised she's not playing the Predation and the Campus, though I wouldn't bring this in against me. I'd bring in the Fen. I'm surprised she's not playing the Return Centaur. There's a big gap on 4 for her, and milling 4 is a lot. I could see her bringing in the Charity, especially the Basilica Screechers coming in. maybe even Decline Torment as another removal spell. I could see some Kois. I could see Taunts. Even this. So a lot of sideboard options. So she might cut some of the fluff on 5 anyways, and maybe some of the counter spells. What do I want to do? I'm thinking I did mention the Scourge of Valkus, but that involves like cutting up plains for a mountain and it just dying to most of the removal or like counterspell. That would be a quicker clock. Light the Way, bouncing one of my creatures or putting a counter and untapping it. A few things have Death Touch, which is annoying. A lot of the X ones, like, I don't need to ping, so I think I'll just run it back. Over here I have cards, but nah, I'm not splashing black. Okay. On the draw, I'll just run it back. Alright, this hand sucks like every other hand I ever see with this deck. I think I gotta keep it. Okay. Not great. But I will cast Grateful Apparition on 2, probably into a 1/2 flyer. Okay, a 1/1 discard. I think it has to be a land. Though it might be this Shelter. Oh, I should have just put Shelter on 1 so I can play Tactician on 3. When I built my deck, I said this was a spell, never a land, which is why I didn't play it on 1. Also, I had 4 lands in hand. I am not blocking. I'm thinking of just playing the Rimrock Knight, but it's so bad. I'm hoping for a land. These are 3 ways of targeting my creatures, yet I never have one of my hero creatures in my opening hand. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, speaking of which, let's just hit for 1. Play this tap land, play the hero. Pass my turn. Hopefully I can go Rimrock Knight on the hero uncontested because they tapped out on nothing. And start proliferating. So let's say it's a Felstinger, that would be great. I could Ardent Val Tactician, the hero and the Stinger, and attack freely into the Scob, and also pump it a second time with Rimrock Knight, and then third time with Grateful Apparition, only problem being it would still die to Omnixious Cruelty as well as Ultimate, whatever it's called. Ultimate Price. So they missed a land drop, which is fine. So this can be a 3, like a 3-2. My creature can be a 4-4. I'm happy waiting a little bit. They could have the counterspell for creatures. Okay, successful turn for me. They might just cast it a removal. At least I didn't get 2 for 1. Trying to target my hero. Oh, casting a 2-1, yeah, sure. And prowess, I forgot about prowess. Seems good for me. Yeah, that's fine. 1 turn away from bestowing it, which is interesting. I'm not attacking on the ground for a while. I'll just be happy casting another Gearcrafter. I regret discarding the land again. I had 4 lands in my opening hand, so let's say I go double here. They could have Short Circuit, which does trigger prowess. They could also have the Befuddler. So I think I'm happy just hanging out. I can attack with the hero now, much more comfortably, while tapping the Eidolon. Yeah, that sounds like my plan. So I will initiate full control. No artifacts. There is an artifact. This smells so much like Disruption Protocol. It's so bad. The trade wouldn't be the worst. The trade. They're full cards. If I attack with just these 2, it turns off the disruption protocol. Yeah, that's fine. Let's reload. She seemed surprised, but still had priority. The priority is coming from here. Surprised that she didn't have counterspell up anymore. Because it's not counterspell, it's disruption protocol. Ultimate prize here, sounds good. Again, I'll take the 3, maybe the 4. Here though, electing to tap the blue. Yeah, I'll take 3. Maybe 4. Okay. Now, this seems like a good time to go in with an Ardenvale Tactician trigger. And then the patrol. I think it's the patrol. Okay, Befuddler's fine. Yep, that's fine. I can do similar but better next turn. I can also just start casting my Tactician. 4 cards in the yard. I think there is a disruption protocol in hand. Tassiger, Treasure Cruise. No signs of them just yet. I'm happy trading here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, another land. Tap, tap. I'm hitting for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks good. Holding 3 blue up. Yeah, sure. So hitting me for 5, possibly 6. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, double spelling this turn. Can't block. I could also just exile this gob, get in for 1, and then the race is on. I'm winning that race by a lot. Though with the counterspell coming, I think it's still that counterspell. I could trade for the Scott, right? And still get in for one. It's just like the clock is awkward. I can only hit for 3, not 4. I'm dead to like one of those ultimate prize. Yeah, let's just trade. Given this is a lethal attack, I'm happy offering the trade and having another tactician coming in, presenting lethal on the following turn. Except not through a counterspell. Let's block. Let's trade. Should really trade here. Oh, I lost the game. Okay. Oh, and I have won the game. Not if it's that counterspell. Oh my god. I think it's the counterspell. I could play the tactician and pass. And if this is countered, I can very well win the game with steady break next turn. And I will pass my turn. I played around a counterspell that was not there. I'll do the same block. This time, offering the trade. I played around a counterspell that was not there. So I can just exile this now. Tap, tap. Let's just exile that. Say go. Again, I could lose to a counterspell. That is not there. Let's go the safe way. If I play Venerable, worse. Okay. And I lost. Oh. Steady Break seems like seriously one of my best cards. I want that in. I threw that game so hard. I had lethal so many times. Okay, refocus, new game. I can never find what to cut. Play first. Great. Finally. I have a hand with a one drop, a good one drop. The rest leaves a lot to be desired, but let's go with this. End turn. Tap his creature, grow my creature, dodge the removal. I'll just attack, yeah. Make my mark. If I draw like Legionnaire, I will Steady Break instead. Or any of the 2-mana heroic creatures. I would likely Steady Break instead. Alright. Having drawn this, it's perfect. I'll make my mark. I drew very well. I needed these 3 drops and the land. This should be very close to lethal, as well as 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 8. Okay. Oh my god, good thing it's not attacking creatures. I never read the card. Turn 5 kill. Ah, good game, Miranda.